On people up at Mackay because it's the home team, the Brisbane Heat. And gets back to what she's been doing for the majority of this season so far.
Keeping them up and about.
Looks to go big, does it lovely. Oh, that's nice from Grace Harris. Goes with some brave bowling because throws it up again, does Ella Hayward, and that's squeezed. That's driven nicely by Redmayne. Great contact, finds the gap, finds the boundary. Finds the gap, does Grace Harris. This is a chance and it's taken by Dooley. Grace Harris is left stranded down the pitch.
Misses it completely, or maybe gets a little bit of pad on it. Mops up by Josie Dooley.
Very quickly onto the pull shot and goes through mid-wicket and beats the dive of Furling. Onto the drive and through the field as well. This will take some chasing. It is the captain after it, and it's the captain who will just fall short. Cuts hard, backward of point. Yeah, there's no point running for that. It flies away. And that's nicely timed from Voll. We've seen her go with some long bomb in front of the stumps. As that is cut and cut nicely from Voll. And she gets it wrong and Hayward can't get a hand on it. Is loving this cut shot, isn't she, Georgia Voll? Molyneux back into the attack after the drinks break. And it is through the field straight away. She's favouring that onside is Georgia Redmayne. She got a life and she said, well, why not just keep going? And the 50 comes up for Georgia Redmayne. Why not keep going, she says, this time straight down the ground. One bounce, 4. Holds the shot and watches it, admires it as it goes all the way. This is something special from Voll. O'Donnell gets it on the legs of Redmayne and she dispatches that as well. That's in the air and taken. Ella Hayward has been camped there most of the night and just been watching the ball sail past her on either side. Across the crease goes Commence. Times that nicely. Maybe along the ground will work to start. Or in the air. Along the ground, in the air. It hasn't worked for her though because Jess Duffin camps underneath it. Down on one knee goes Georgia Redmayne. Oh, the crowd at Mackay like it. Goes again, this time straighter. And a chance is taken by Jemmy Rodrigues. And you can tell as Hinkley looks to go big. She doesn't get all of it though. And Sophie Molyneux on her knees just points and says, oh, it's coming out of the lights. Adjusted her eyesight well. And cricket bats, as that is squirted through as well. Finally, a boundary rather than a wicket for the Brisbane Heat. Stays still on that shot does Jess Jonathan, goes straight down the ground and finds the boundary line. That we have last ball of the innings. Jonathan gives herself some space and goes straight down the ground. Didn't quite find the middle. Duffin will tidy up. And the Brisbane Heat will pick up 2 off the last ball. They finish on 5 for 100. And she's been impressive, Jemmy Rodrigues, because she pulls out shots like that very first ball. Played on! Jemmy Rodrigues, after all the build-up, has departed, and Hancock has her opposition player in the very first over. It's a lovely on drive, even an off drive from Courtney Webb. Goes straight down the ground, finds the middle of the bat this time, and finds her first 6 of the innings as well, Eve Jones. That's in the air and through the field. So a 6 down the ground and 4 backward of point. Skied. Who wants it? Someone from the Brisbane Heat camped underneath it. It is Michaela Hinkley. The Kunja woman takes the catch, not the celebration we saw the other night. On the charge is Josie Dooley, and she's got enough on it to find the boundary line. Goes straight back over her head, does Josie Dooley.
Just enough overs to get in to make it a match.
Bold. That is very nice from de Klerk through the defences of Eve Jones.
Her favourites.
Duffin sweeps fine. Comes across her crease. Knows there's some space to work with and finds the boundary. That's in the air. And on the second grab is taken by Laura Cummins. That is in the air, and that is a simple catch to Laura Cummins. She took a harder one before. That one she would have sighed with, saying, oh, this should be fairly easy. On the drive, and on the drive very nicely is Rhianne O'Donnell. It's a nice reverse sweep from Josie Dooley, almost standing up and delivering. Tomorrow. Straight to Grace Harris. She doesn't drop those. The 6th wicket has fallen, and it is that of Rhianne O'Donnell.
6 teams.
It's good contact there from Josie Dooley. Excellent contact, in fact, and she finds the boundary.
Be quite surprised at the standard.
Again with the pull shot, Josie Dooley. Again into the gap, and again the boundary.
Yeah, something to watch.
And another one goes up in the air, and surprise, surprise, Laura Cummins finds.
Oh, wow.
Has she? Has she? She has! Oh my, runs in the first innings to Redmayne, 71 of them. But that is probably the highlight of her night. Jess Johnson looking to wrap things up, and does it with her first ball. Georgia Prestwich, the sub on the field, takes the catch. It is the 9th wicket down for the Brisbane Heat. They're just standing and waiting to see whether or not Harmanpreet Kaur will be coming out to bat. If she does not, that will be the win to the Heat.